going to share with you some of my baby product and mama products that are my favorites. And I am going to just jump right in. So, the first thing is a favorite for a lot of people, I know. It's the Aiden and Anias blankets, and they're made with muslin fabric. They're super lightweight. They come with lots of different patterns on them. I got, let me see. Anyways, this one has giraffes on it. I got ones with a bunch of different safari animals because when I started my registry, I wanted to do everything gender neutral because I hadn't told anybody what we were having. They do have like pink ones and blue ones and just plain white ones and all different kinds. But they're super soft and breathable, so like right now it's really hot, but I can still throw this over my baby and feel like he's covered a little bit, but he's not gonna like start sweating like crazy. The other thing I love about them is that they're big enough for like a breastfeeding cover. Oops. They're big enough for a breastfeeding cover, so when I have one in my diaper bag, I can use it for both things. And I like versatile products because very quickly my diaper bag fills up. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one is kind of big. I don't know how I'm gonna get this in the shot, but it's the infant tub by 4 Moms. So it's like one word. I know it's backwards there, but 4 Moms, and it looks like this. And the thing that I really liked about it is up top here, when you turn it on. I know, who needs to turn on a baby tub? When you turn it on, it has a temperature reading. So it tells you if the water is too hot or too cold for baby, which is awesome for a new mom who's not really sure. You run the spigot over the side of the tub, and as it runs over, it'll start beeping if it gets too hot, and it stays blue if it's too cold, turns green when you're filling in the right temperature. And so I really liked that part of the tub. There's nothing special about the rest of it. I just really liked that it had that feature. I know it's not a necessity, but I really liked having it. Alright, the next thing is kind of interesting. It's cloth diapers, just the plain old-fashioned white cloth diapers. The reason I like having these in my drawer is that I use them on my changing table, or like the changing pad. I put this down on top of the cover, and that way if he has a poop and something gets on here, I can just put this in the wash basket instead of having to change the actual changing pad cover. And I found it really nice. They also make really good burp rags, just to clean up spills. It's nice to have one of these with you. Don't use cloth diapers. I'm not that cool. I really wish I could because I love saving money, but just don't have the patience for that. But I liked having a pack of just plain white cloth diapers for a bunch of different uses. The next thing is a toy, and it doesn't have to be this specific toy, but this was a lifesaver in the fact that this one is one of the ones that's made to hang down from a car seat. And Miles absolutely loves this thing. It makes travel so much easier. He's really good in the car anyways. He falls asleep really fast, but if he doesn't fall asleep, he loves to be able to reach this and pull it down, and it makes music. And my mom got it for him, and he just loves it. So I would suggest, if you're gonna have a baby, to get something that you can hang from their car seat to keep them entertained, because it's not fun if you can't travel with the baby. Alright, the next thing is another thing for my mom. I know, right? When you're a first time mom, listen to your mom's advice even if you don't like it so much. This was huge when Miles got his first cold. It's no fun having a baby who's sick, and I had never heard of these things, and I think they're kind of old fashioned, but it's a wedge. She just got it from Walmart. It's like a baby crib wedge, and you put it under their mattress so that the one side is a little bit inclined. It's just maybe, I don't know, 3 inches thick, so it doesn't make a huge incline, but it gives them a little bit so that their head can be up. I don't know about you, but when I'm sick and like congested, I like to have extra pillows, and you're not really supposed to put pillows in with a newborn, so this was super helpful because there's not much you can do. You can't give like newborns a ton of medicine, so this was really helpful. I felt like it helped him out a lot to get over his congestion and helped him to sleep better, because we all know that products that help babies sleep better are #1 on any mom's list. Another thing I got just the end from Walmart is a baby book, and a lot of people don't do them anymore because of Instagram and Facebook. You can keep all of your stuff on social media, but I still like having something in print. Just have a picture on the front of me holding him when he was a newborn, and you can record all kinds of things in here, like how much he's growing, your birth story, all of his first, like the first time he smiled, first time he sat up, first word. I mean, Miles hasn't said a word yet, but I'll record all of that stuff in here. I stuck his like ultrasounds in here, and I just like having something actually in print and handwritten to keep all those memories. I know that I love looking back at the one that my mom had for me, and yeah. So then one more product that I don't have down here, it's already up in my attic, because Miles grew so fast that he grew out of it pretty quickly, but it was absolutely my all-time favorite product for him, was the Fisher-Price Rock and Play. I know that babies aren't technically supposed to sleep in them, but he slept in his all the time in the beginning. We also used it at mealtime. We would pull it up to our table. I'll show you, I'll post a picture here. I'll pause so I can post a picture. And basically it's got like a curved bottom so you can rock it by hand, and so my husband would sit when we would eat dinner and he would rock it with his foot, and it was just a great product. Miles loved it. It's reclined so they can see a little bit more than when they're just laying down in a bassinet or a crib, and he was in it a lot the first couple months. It's only like, you can get them for as cheap as like $50 or $60 new. You can get upgraded ones. Ours didn't really do a whole lot, didn't have any bells and whistles, but we still loved it, and I'm going to use it all the time for all of my babies. I am just sure of it. It is the #1 product that I got. Now I have two products that, three products that are for mom, and they are mostly for in the beginning stages, I guess. So the first product that I loved for me was from the Anias company. Now I know I told you that I didn't end up sticking with their diapers, but I do like the Anias company's, like their body products. I like their baby soap. I like their laundry soap I use for Miles. But this Nipple Balm was a saver. I know it's kind of weird, but listen, if you're gonna breastfeed, which I highly recommend at least trying, this is huge. The first couple weeks of breastfeeding can be a little bit painful and uncomfortable, and I would put this on right after pretty much every time I fed Miles, and it just worked wonders. I kept it in my diaper bag. I did not want to go away without it. I haven't had to use it after the first couple weeks, thankfully, but I'm definitely saving it. Hopefully it stays good. But the great thing about this one is that you don't have to wipe it off before they breastfeed, because it's all like food grade products. It's mostly coconut oil, so unless they're allergic to something, you know, you don't have to actually wipe it off, which saves you a step, and it's just a really nice feature. The next product is also kind of funny for moms. It is Lush's Lovely Jubleys. And I found out about this product, I think before I was even pregnant, from Rachel Talbot. Her YouTube channel is one of my favorites. And she got it when she got pregnant, or right after she had the baby, I'm not quite sure. But ever since she talked about it, I thought it was just the coolest sounding thing, and that I needed to have it. So I bought it. It's called a breast cream. It's supposed to firm up your lovely jubblies. But I also use it on my stomach, because moms that have recently had babies, you know, your stomach does not, even when you lose the actual pounds, your stomach just doesn't go back to looking quite the same. So I use it on my stomach. It's just kind of a firming cream. It's not a miracle product. You still have to do your crunches and workout to get a perfect stomach. But it smells really good and it feels really good. It smells like rose, so if you like rose smell, you'll like it. If not, it is really strong rose scented, so you might not like it if you don't like the smell of like floral type products. But I've been really liking it, and I feel like I'm gonna use it more after I'm done breastfeeding because I don't like putting lotion on my chest a whole ton while I'm still breastfeeding. But I like it so far, and I'm gonna continue to use it, and I'll let you know what I think the final results are later down the road. Sorry, I had to run and go get this. Anyways, the last Balm product I want to share with you is not a typical mom product. It's not necessarily made for moms or for babies or anything like that. It's also a Lush product, and it's called No Drought. No Drought? Yeah, it's their dry shampoo. And let me tell you why I think this is a mom product. This is a mom product because when you have a baby, you don't always have time to wash your hair. I did try to shower every day because it just made me feel better, but for me, I have really thick long hair. It takes a long time to wash my hair, and then I have to do something with it when it's wet. And so to survive in between washes, I loved this dry shampoo. I've tried a couple dry shampoos, and this, and I don't have it right now to show you, but I also like the one that's like called Psst. I know it sounds silly, but it's P and then a bunch of S's and then a T. And sorry, I talk with my hands. Can you tell I'm Italian? Anyways, dry shampoo is a huge lifesaver for new moms. So it doesn't have to be this one from Lush, although this is one of Lush's cheaper products. So if you're at Lush, might as well grab a bottle of this. It's grapefruit and lime scented. I don't actually think the smell is that strong, but I just really like the way it works. I like that I don't have to spray it in. Aerosol cans sometimes feel chemically to me or smell bad to me, but this is the only dry shampoo I know that's not an aerosol can. You just put a little on your hands, work it through, brush it, and takes care of all of the oils in your hair that are building up in between washes. Alright, that's it for now. If you want to hear about more of my favorite baby products, thumbs up this video and let me know in the comments, and maybe I can scrounge around some of my more older, not so newborn products that I'm starting to enjoy now that Miles is getting a little bit older. And yeah, subscribe to my video and let me know what you want me to talk about next. Thanks so much. Hope you have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.